In 1986, they were the best of friends. 20 years later, on the night of their high school reunion, one of them has been murdered. This is the story of 6 friends told over 20 years. Each chapter is a new year. Each year brings us one step closer to the truth.
Previously on Reunion.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
What kind of questions?
The kind that go back 20 years.
If you were driving, it'd be no problem. No DWI, no nothing.
But I wasn't driving.
Nobody knows that.
I took a pregnancy test.
Me?
Has to be.
I mean, Craig's my best friend.
Maybe I'll go to London and have the baby, and no one will ever know.
I hereby sentence the defendant to 12 months in county correction.
Next one, we push. Okay, deep breath and push.
The adoptive parents are waiting, Samantha.
You dropped out of school?
Sitting in a classroom wasn't getting me closer to what I wanted.
Will, thought you weren't getting out till July.
Listen, Will, have you thought any more about my offer? I can't promise you start at the top, but...
What are you saying? You have no idea where my baby is?
Unfortunately, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You and me, that you don't...
No, I don't.
The girl that you were telling me about, the one that got you through prison, whatever happened to her?
Nothing. I realized we saw things differently. I'm gonna get her back. I'm serious this time, Carla. It took me a year to figure it out, but I think I finally know what Sam's looking for.
A better guy. You know, sincere, responsible, a good person. That's what Sam wants.
Someone who can take care of me. Not some guy who just got out of prison. And ever since I started working for Craig's dad, I'm not that guy anymore. I just have to show that I've changed.
That I'm not the same immature, where's the party guy I was back in high school. We're older now. The kind of guy she wants now is someone smarter, more serious. Someone like...
Will, Sam didn't turn you down last year because you didn't have enough money or a great job.
Yeah, girls always say that, and then you know who they end up with?
some jerk who buys them stuff. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
And you're not. You've changed. I get it.
I don't get it. I mean, Craig's your oldest friend. And Sam, she'd feel awful if she knew that you guys were competing over her. Trust me, romance is the last thing on her mind these days.
Your baby's name is Amy Elizabeth Phillips. Born in London, March 20th, 1987. Adopted by Paul and Megan Phillips, both Americans. 3 weeks later, they packed everything up and moved to Hong Kong on business. Lucky for you, they moved back 6 weeks ago.
Here, to New York?
Yeah, small world, huh? It's all right there in the file.
Oh, my God. I can't believe you found her. After all this time, I'd almost given up hope. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, look, you don't have to thank me. You just have to pay me, okay? You got it, right? All of it?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'm sorry for the delay.
Ah, it's okay. But you know, if you had this much trouble coming up with money to pay me, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting that baby back. Lawyers and custody battles cost a whole lot more than I do.
I just want to talk to them. I'm hoping it won't come to all that, lawyers and everything.
Yeah, well, she's their daughter, you know. These people are not gonna let her go without a fight. Good luck to you.
It's 1988. Of course, people were worried. The market's scary as hell since the crash. But real estate is still solid. That's why the Riverwalk project makes sense.
I mean, come on, upwards of $100 grand for a condo. No one in Bedford has that kind of cash, not anymore. The 80s, fellas, are slowing down.
You're right. Real people in Bedford can't afford that. Hell, I know I can't. That's why we're not selling them around here. Stressed out, overworked urban professionals, that's our target.
What, yuppies?
The only thing worse than a bunch of yuppies invading Bedford is them not invading. This town has to grow, evolve or die. It's that simple. We can make it happen.
I don't know what the hell you thought you were doing in there, but it worked. That was great. That was outstanding, really. Now I just need someone to explain to me how the same kid who was cutting my grass a year ago just closed a $10 million deal.
Helped close. You had him right where you want him. I just nudged him in.
I'm proud of you. You came in here, you started at the bottom, you learned the business, my business, from the ground up. So just let me enjoy the moment. Lord knows I'm never going to get it with my own son. All Craig cares about is his charity work, and Central America.
Hey, is he back yet?
Yeah, I just got back. I keep telling him charity is what you do after you make your first million. Which reminds me, don't think all your hard work on this one's gonna go unrewarded.
Are you talking about a raise?
Bonus. Big fat one. 40 grand at least. And when you get it, don't spend it all in one place.
Hi, I'm Megan Phillips. Sam, Samantha. Oh, come in, please. Come in. It's nice to meet you. I hope the agency didn't mislead you about the position. It's not full-time. Paul, Sam's here about the nanny position.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you.
Actually, that's not why I'm here. I'm here about Amy. I'm not sure I understand. I'm her mother. I'm here because I made a terrible mistake. Paul.
That's okay, honey. It's okay.
You cannot take my baby. You can't. You gave her up. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just a kid. I didn't understand.
You know what? Maybe you should leave. Now.
It doesn't have to be this way. We can all be part of her life. I just want the chance to know my baby.
That's not gonna happen. Not now. Not ever. You know, we made it perfectly clear when we adopted Amy, we wanted nothing further to do with you. She's our baby. Now go. And if you ever show up here again, you better have the best damn lawyers that money can buy.
Bring back any memories? You were all pretty tight back then. And from what I can tell, you still are.
I'm not so sure I would say that.
How else do you explain the fact that after all those years and all that distance, we can place each and every one of you there? At the scene of the crime, on the night of the murder.
That's a pretty big accusation.
Oh, not as big as my next one.
Yeah, what's that?
One of you pulled the trigger. One of you, in cold blood, shot and killed one of your best friends. And I happen to think it's you, Father Malloy. This was taken the night of the murder. That surveillance camera outside the loft sees everything, including you.
Just because we were all there that night doesn't mean we had anything to do with what happened.
So you're saying it was a coincidence? 2 weeks ago, 6 old friends just happened to get together. And the same night, one of them is tragically murdered?
I told you, it was the night of our 20-year high school reunion. That's the only coincidence. You know, the detectives on the scene that night told us that our friend was murdered by a startled intruder.
Oh. The one-armed man, you mean? Yeah, you know, he gets around a lot, but I don't like him for this. I think the person who did this was an old friend. Someone with a grudge. Someone who had some anger about their past.
And you think that's me?
Most people don't see past the collar. They see a man of God, a man of faith, principles, and good works.
But not you.
No. I see the real you. Once a criminal, always a criminal.
That's not true. There's only one crime I ever committed in my life.
Would you like to talk about that? You know, they say confession is good for the soul. Unless, of course, you'd like to have your attorney present.
You want to hear about it? Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the story of the only crime I ever committed.
The lawyer I talked to wants a $20,000 retainer just to take the case, Carla. No, my father wouldn't even listen to me. No. Look, I should go. I'm gonna miss my train. I'll see you tonight. Okay.
Sam.
Oh my God. Wow. Look at you. I heard you were working for Craig's dad, but until now I didn't quite believe it.
Yeah, he's got me working on this project, redeveloping the riverfront. Not exactly architecture school, but...
No, it's great. I'm really happy for you. I just can't get over how much you've changed.
You haven't. Carla says you do nothing but study.
Yeah, well, it was kind of a mess last year, but I'm back on track. I have to be if I want to finish undergrad and med school in 6 years. It's great, you know, living in the city with Jenna and Carla. It's really exciting.
So what are you doing back in Bedford?
Something's come up. Something unexpected. It's gonna cost a lot of money. I was gonna ask my folks for it, but...
If you're in a jam about money, I could always loan you whatever you...
No, I didn't... That's not what I meant. I didn't mean that. You don't even know what it's for.
I don't need to know. Just need to know what's important to you. So tell me straight out, 100% honest. Need the money or not?
It's a lot of money, Will.
I got a bonus coming. Big one.
I would pay you back every cent.
Then it's yours.
Thank you.
No, everything's great here. And what about you? Any breaks in the photography front?
Oh, haven't you heard? They have a name for struggling photographers in New York. They call them waitresses.
So why don't you move out to Seattle? I mean, this place is amazing. I mean, the coffee's great, the music's great.
Whoa, coffee? You dropped out of the most prestigious school in the country for better coffee.
Hey, you know what? Laugh all you want, but things are happening here. I can feel it. I'm on the cusp of something pretty big here.
Hey, Pink Floyd, can you cut it short? There's a line.
Oh, I almost forgot. Jenna's movie premiere is Friday. You're coming, right? Everybody's gonna be there.
What part of the I live 3,000 miles away don't you get?
Oh, come on. This is Jenna's first real part, and she's throwing a huge party at the loft to celebrate. Plus, she needs us there for moral support. Her mom just decided to ruin the whole thing.
What? She's not coming?
No, worse. She is. She's getting into town tomorrow afternoon, and Jenna's gonna take her for lunch.
Yeah, a liquid lunch, I'm sure.
See, you do care.
Yeah, and look where that got me. You know, sometimes it's just better for two people to stay friends, you know? Like us.
Right. Like us.
As I said when we spoke on the phone, Miss Carlton, I have huge reservations about taking this case. Your child wasn't even born in this country, and she was adopted under British law. And of course, there's the bigger issue. In the eyes of the court, you're an unwed teenage mother. It's not gonna fly.
There is a father.
Great.
His name is Will Malloy, but he doesn't know. See, I never told him at the time.
Well, you better. There's only one hope of winning this case, and that is with the father sitting by your side in that courtroom. This is not negotiable. If you want any chance of getting your child back, the father has to know.
So how's it going with the Padre?
Fine. It's like his friend Carla. He's quite the storyteller.
Well, I'll let you get back to it. I just wanted to show you this. The lab test you asked for. Sometimes it pays to be insanely thorough and obsessed. You feeling pretty good right about now?
I'm starting to. How do you feel about needles, Father Malloy?
Excuse me?
Big break just came in. Forensics found a second blood type at the scene. Since it doesn't match the victims, then it's got to be the killers.
You expect me to give you a sample?
You? I'm not sure. But it is what an innocent man would do.
In that case, go right ahead. Got nothing to hide.
Hey, Jenna said she might be here. But if you want to be alone...
No, stay. Actually, it might be nice to have a little company.
Even me?
Of course you.
I know that face, you know. It's that worried look you used to always get back in high school. Of course, back then I was usually the cause of it.
It's funny, isn't it? How high school problems seem so huge at the time. And then one day you find yourself face to face with a real problem. You ever done something so wrong you wake up every day wishing you could take it back?
Yeah, you know I have.
Oh, God, Craig, I wasn't thinking. I didn't.
No. Hey, it's okay. You forgot. The accident. The deal that I made with Will. The guy who died had 3 kids, you know that? Of course, who am I kidding? Like feeling bad for myself is gonna get me off the hook. It sounds lame, but I think it's why I did that volunteer trip. It helps. Thinking about other people. Sorry. I guess the old Craig was just a little bit more fun.
No. It's just nice to see that you've changed. Which is maybe what I have to do.
Oh.
By telling someone the truth.
Sorry, just got your page.
We'll talk. Thank you, Bad news. The guy at the EPA isn't seeing things our way. And without EPA approval,
Oh, man, no federal tax credits. The whole deal is screwed.
real estate's a volatile business. We'll get them next time.
Next time, you don't understand. Got a lot riding on this deal.
Whoa. Whoa. Your future with this company isn't based on just one deal.
Look, I need that bonus money.
And you're gonna get it on the next one. What'd you do, buy a car?
No, I can't explain, okay? My friend, I promised it to someone.
Well, then you better go unpromise it. Number 1 rule of business, never make promises you can't keep.
Just a seltzer, thanks.
What?
No cocktail, Mom?
I don't have to drink at every meal.
Since when?
Since I'm sober. 1 year tomorrow. You should return my call sometime, you'd know. Do you know him?
I wish. He's this hot young director. I met him once at an audition.
Well, there's your opening. Go talk to him. Invite him to the party Friday night.
Yeah, and end up looking like an idiot when he doesn't remember me.
Oh, come on. What are you worried about? You're talented and beautiful. And I may not have been the world's greatest mother, but if I taught you anything in this life, it's how to get the man you want.
Jenna, right? Thought that was you.
Hi, I'm here to see Will Malloy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Malloy isn't here right now. Would you like to leave a message?
No, I need to talk to him in person. Can I wait?
You'll be waiting quite a while. He just called in. He took the afternoon off. Said he had some personal business to attend to in the city.
The city? That's where I just came from. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Craig.
Wow. Wow, look at you. The suit, the shoes. I almost thought you were my dad.
I heard you were back.
Yeah, I just came by to help the girls set up for the party tomorrow night.
Huh.
So what brings you by? Which one of Charlie's Angels are you here to see?
Sam.
Oh, well, you just missed her. She went back to Bedford to see her folks. Come on in.
Yeah.
So, you and Sam see each other a lot while I was away?
No, not really. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just you say you barely saw her.
That's right.
And yet now here you are, stopping by in the middle of the day. To do what exactly?
Just needed to talk to her, that's all. I was gonna help her out with something.
I'm sorry, man. It's none of my business. It's just... Can I be honest with you?
Sure, yeah.
I thought I was over her. I could move on, meet someone new. But I couldn't. Here I am, spending a year building houses for the less fortunate, and the only one I feel bad for is me. Because all that I could think about is Sam. I decided right then and there, the more she pushes me away, the harder I'm gonna work to get her back. That nothing and no one is gonna stand in my way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I should get back to it. It's really good to see you, buddy. Is there any message you want me to give Sam?
Yeah, that thing I was helping her out with, tell her I'll have what she needs by tomorrow.
Thank you, Victoria. Could you please hurry back with those results? Ah, I see we've got company. Anybody you know?
Monsignor Ryan from the Archdiocese.
Well, I hope I didn't get you in trouble with your boss.
I'd be more worried about yours. I'm sure that's why he's here, to talk to your superiors. It's not every day a priest gets falsely accused of murder.
Ah, it's the false part we have yet to establish. But go on. I interrupted you. You were telling me a little story.
Mr. Shepard, if I could just have a few minutes of your time.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Will Malloy from the Brewster Group. I'd like to talk to you about the Riverwalk project.
Silly me, I thought when I didn't return your phone calls you would get the picture.
We covered all the angles on that project, from the geological surveys, the flood wall.
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job?
Someone should. You haven't given us a fair shot.
You know why? Because I don't have to. There's a lot of ways for a land deal like this to go south, and all I need to shut you down is one.
This can't be over.
It's over when I say it is. So back off.
You're not listening to me. This has to happen.
Nice. Where'd you get it? Austining? This is the kind of people Russell Brewster has working for him these days. Ex-cons. Your boss should know by now, I don't respond well to these kind of threats. But if you want to talk to me in a language I might understand, talk to me about how we can make this Riverwalk deal sweeter for all parties concerned, myself included. I'm feeling a little left out on this one. Get what I'm saying?
I went to go talk to Will, but he wasn't there. It was just bad timing, I guess.
But telling him is the right thing to do. You'll see him at the party. You could tell him then.
Could be so great, you know? Having Will in this with me. But even then, a court case could take years, and the lawyer says the adoptive parents usually win these things.
I'm sorry, Sam.
You know what the worst part was? That day I went there. Whoever gets that nanny job is gonna have more contact with my baby than I ever will.
Oh my God, Sam, that's it. Maybe there is still a way that you can be part of Amy's life.
So, you're a student?
Only part-time. Photography at Cooper Union. Is that a problem?
No, it's just, this is a very difficult decision for us. Trusting someone we hardly know to take care of our child.
I understand. But I can assure you, if you hire me, when it comes to Amy, I won't be just anybody. I will treat her like she's one of my own.
See you again, Mr. Malloy. Thought you'd come around to my way of doing things. And Mr. Malloy, touch me again, and I won't hesitate to send you straight back to whatever rat hole you just got released from.
Bribery. The only crime you've ever committed. I guess you forgot this one. Vehicular manslaughter.
That conviction was expunged from my record long ago.
Yeah, well, I did my research. 1986. Sentence to 12 months, you served 9. You killed a man. Father of 3. Now, why don't you cut the crap and explain to me how some bribe no one gave a damn about compares to taking the life of an innocent man?
There's a difference between a crime and an accident, Detective.
What kind of a person does that? What kind of a person gets behind the wheel of a car after they've been drinking? I'll tell you who. Someone who doesn't give a damn. Someone who's careless and irresponsible.
That's not me. I never was that person, not before the accident and not after.
Oh yeah, that's the one big lie we tell ourselves, don't we? That we've changed. We've grown up.
In my case, it's true. I made peace with my role in that accident long ago.
A man died. You think he has peace? You think his family has peace?
Why do you care so much about something that happened 20 years ago?
Why don't you care more?
I told you. 20 years ago, we were all very different people.
I think they liked it, right? Come on.
Hey, wasn't she great? My little girl. Best thing in the movie. Mom, stop, will you? Okay. I'm going.
Can you believe her? Acting like my new best friend, not drinking, telling me how great I am? It's creepy. She's acting too much like a real mom.
Oh my God, Jenna, look, it's that guy you like, the director guy from
Hello? Way too obvious. Sorry. Still, if my mother taught me anything, it's how to get the guy you want. First rule, make him come to you.
Shepard from the EPA just called. Pulled me out of a very boring dinner party. Anything you'd like to tell me?
Depends on what he had to say.
He said the Riverwalk project's back on. Seems one of my employees took a little initiative, not to mention a $5,000 advance from petty cash. And I thought, that can't be Will Malloy. Honor student, altar boy. Here.
Is that severance pay?
Your bonus. Minus the $5 grand, of course. You're not getting fired, you're getting rewarded.
What I did was illegal. I crossed the line.
So you got a little dirty. What do you think, you're gonna get caught? World doesn't work that way, buddy. Take the money. Go celebrate. Go get the girl of your dreams. Take her out. Make all her wildest dreams come true.
Now nothing can take you away
on, the party's not out there, it's in here. What, are you waiting for somebody?
Yeah.
Will, right?
How'd you know?
He said he's bringing you something, remember? Just staring out this window all night long is not gonna bring him here any faster. Come on. Let's dance.
Craig?
I'm not taking no for an answer. And besides, you owe me. I think this was our prom song.
Have you seen my mother?
Not lately.
See? This isn't so hard, is it?
No. This was not our prom song, not even close.
Oh, wait, so you do remember?
Of course I remember. So much time has passed. We're not the same people we were back then.
You're right. A lot has changed. I do charity work now. Will wears suits. One thing that hasn't changed is the way I feel about you, Sam. When I look down the line, all I see is you and me. Family, kids, everything you ever wanted back in high school. What? What did I say?
Not all dreams come true, okay? I can't have kids, Craig. Not ever. When I got sick last year, there were complications and the doctors don't think that...
Do you think I care about that? All I care about is you, Sam. That's all. Come on. Let's just dance for old time's sake.
Mom? Mom? Unbelievable.
Honey, sweetie, Jenna, wait.
100 guys at this party, Mom. 100. And which one do you pick? The only one I want.
I'm sorry, Jenna. I don't know what happened.
I do. Because ever since you got here, I've been trying to figure out what it is that you want from me. And now I know. You just want to make me feel bad about myself when I'm feeling good.
That's not why I came tonight. I came because I wanted to show you that I really am trying to change.
That's totally obvious. I mean, you're not a drunk, but you're still
I know what you think of me, Jen. But I came here tonight because I'm proud of you. And I hope maybe someday you'll actually believe it.
Maybe someday you will too.
You made it. I know Sam really wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, I can tell. Hey, give this to her for me, will you? And tell Craig I said congratulations. He'll know what I mean.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, great. No, I'll see you Monday.
Don't tell me you got it.
Meet Amy's new nanny. Can you believe it? I mean, the guy's in publishing. He even offered to look at my photos.
Okay, slow down. You're talking like you're actually gonna do this.
Why not? I mean, waitressing's a dead end, and I need more time for my photography.
Carla, stop. Okay, this is insane.
No, it makes perfect sense. With me there, you won't need a lawyer to see Amy. I mean, maybe it's only for the summer, but
Carl, I can't ask you to do something like this for me. You have your own life.
No, Sam. Any life that I have is because of you. You took me to London. You got me out of Bedford. And what's the alternative? I mean, this is the only way that you're gonna get to be a part of Amy's life. And oh my God, Sam, I saw her. She's so beautiful. I mean, she looks just like her father.
Sorry I'm late. Thanks for meeting me.
No problem.
Carla told me you stopped by last night.
Yeah, work emergency, I couldn't stay.
I asked you to meet me here because I wanted to give this back to you. I can't keep the money well. But what I can do is tell you what it was for, because I haven't been honest with you for a long time, and it's time that I was.
Maybe I can save you the trouble. You're back with Craig, right?
No, that's not what this is about. There's nothing going on between Craig and me.
Maybe not yet, but I saw you dancing with him. Just a matter of time. Craig wants you, and we both know that Craig's the guy who gets what he wants.
Well, you don't understand.
Actually, I think I do, Sam. Because you know what I learned in business? Some deals, no matter how good they look on paper, just aren't meant to be. And you can spend your life trying to close the deal, but it's not gonna happen. That's us, Sam. Just not meant to be.
You would just listen to me.
Sorry, Sam. I don't have to anymore. I'm done. Done listening. Done waiting. Done trying to become somebody I'm not to get you. I went to prison for you. You know what? I haven't been a free man until right now. Sorry, important client. I gotta go. I'll see you.
Hey. 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 Pink Floyd. Oh. We're gonna be closing soon.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm just about done here for the night. Got it all in here. Working on my business plan. I'm starting a new company.
Right. Haven't heard that one before. That your George Michael tape?
No. God, no. I am much cooler than that.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm dead broke. I'm uncool. I hang out here 14 hours a day with no visible means of employment.
If this is the pitch for your company...
No, it's not. It's me, it's me asking you out. You know, on a date.
Oh. Cool.
Cool?
Yeah.
I'm glad you called. I'm sure you've heard some rumors about the project going south, but I can walk you through the new prospectus.
Actually, I would rather walk you through something. We know about your arrangement with Shepard. Special Agent Halbridge, FBI. We've been watching Russell Brewster for a long time, guys, as dirty as they come. But you don't believe me? How did Brewster get the city to exercise eminent domain over all that riverfront property? There's a history there. There's a distinct pattern of racketeering activity.
That's not true. Those businesses were abandoned.
Doesn't matter. Look, Brewster's going down. You can either go down with him or you can do yourself a favor and you can help us out.
Rat the guy out.
In exchange, we're willing to expunge your felony record. Otherwise, I think 10 years is about average for a federal bribery charge. Take some time. Think about it. Talk to a lawyer. You know, it's a shame, really smart kid like you. And what'd you think? You're just gonna get away with it?
So that's what you thought, right? That you were just gonna walk away, like you did from that accident 20 years ago. What's his name again? The man who died? Do you even know?
Of course I know. Edward Lawrence, age 40, of White Plains, New York.
What about his family? You ever think about them?
His oldest son was around my age, 18 or so. His other kids were much younger, so yeah, I think about them. I can't imagine how hard it must be to lose your father that young.
I can. I lost mine before I was born. Died in Vietnam.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Fortunately, my mom remarried. Hell of a guy, my stepdad. Raised me like I was his own. So you see, I was one of the lucky ones. Until he died. Well, it's been like 20 years, I think. Auto accident. You never really forget, do you? The day you lose your father. You know, I think the worst part of it was that we thought everything was gonna be okay. I mean, his pickup truck was totaled. He came home from the hospital the next day with only minor injuries. Does that sound familiar at all?
Edward Lawrence, your father.
He died that morning. Hours after he got home. He's a hell of a good man, my father.
So that's it. That's what this is about. Vengeance.
I prefer to call it justice. Has a nicer ring.
Arresting me for a crime I didn't commit. How's that justice?
When that blood test comes back, and I prove it was you, that's justice. Until then, you can walk out here anytime you want. Just don't go very far.
Is he in for Will Malloy?
Of course. They're expecting you.
Aaron,
You know, I never really get used to seeing you in that getup.
feelings mutual.
So, was I right? This Detective Margarino has definitely got something against us.
You don't know the half of it.
You know what, Dana? Cancel everything for today. I've got a personal emergency.
So, Father Malloy, tell me, just how big is this problem of ours?